This mushroom cloud represents the peak of worldly military power. Global superpowers have built atomic arsenals capable of vaporizing cities in seconds. When the prophesied Imam rises, he faces a direct physical threat. How can a spiritually led force survive an adversary holding the keys to global annihilation? When asked how the Imam would fight against modern technology, Ahmed al-Hassan explained his forces possess the same nuclear capabilities as their enemies. But beyond conventional weapons, they hold a trump card no secular military can replicate: an exclusive arsenal of divine weapons. The weapon at the forefront of this arsenal is Sareekh, or the Shouter. It is a supreme acoustic weapon that shatters the logic of modern warfare. This creates a scenario of extreme asymmetrical warfare. Humanity's most sophisticated technology becomes totally vulnerable to a frequency it was never designed to measure. Sareekh does not function like a conventional explosive. It operates as a supreme manipulation of physical reality through sound. To understand how a sound can override a machine, we have to look at the history of the Ahlul Bayt. The family of the Prophet has always held an exclusive, God-given authority over sound and physical matter. Ancient texts describe Imam Ali as the figure in charge of the scream, the cosmic trumpet blast that will resonate through the star fields to initiate the resurrection. This authority over acoustics was used in direct combat. Historical accounts describe Imam Ali using a great shout to restructure a massive snake, forcing it to contract into his wooden bow. Later, Imam al-Hussein used a similar sonic force to break a divine morphin curse. With a powerful shout, his enemies were instantly turned back into men, their physical forms restructured by the vibration of his voice. In the hands of the imams, the shout functions as a localized restructuring of matter. It demonstrates that divine acoustics hold the authority to override any physical form, regardless of its composition. To understand how a shout can neutralize a nuclear warhead, we have to look at the source that fuels the Imam's arsenal. It is found in the physical reality of a single phrase: "There is no power nor strength except by Allah." This is no metaphor. It describes the core power source granted only to the Imam's army, the only force backed by the Creator's true might. Allah has locked this sacred frequency away from tyrants, ensuring their technology dissolves when it encounters divine power. This is the CERN particle detector. Even with its massive scale and labyrinthine complexity, worldly science hits a ceiling here. Human machines are limited to the physical world and cannot measure the divine knowledge used by the Imam. This conflict reveals the total division between these two forces. Worldly armies fight with the illusion of power, while the Imam fights with the reality of it. The ultimate conflict will see the deployment of Sareekh against the world's most advanced military systems. When this divine frequency passes over a battalion of tanks or a missile silo, it doesn't need to penetrate armor. The shockwave simply renders the underlying hardware obsolete, causing billions of dollars in infrastructure to freeze in place. The enemy is left completely helpless. There is no way to adapt, no way to reverse engineer the frequency, and no way to defend against a weapon born of pure divine decree. Worldly powers rely on these massive cooling towers as proof of dominance, yet these structures are fragile compared to the unstoppable nature of the scream. The final war will not be won by the side with the most advanced aircraft or the largest stockpile of missiles. It will be decided by the side possessing true divine authority, proving that true power has always been the